Hey, dog lovers, welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling something super important for every dog owner, the warning signs your dog might have worms. Yeah, worms sound nasty, and trust me, they are. But here's the thing, most dogs will deal with them at some point. Picture this. Your pup's acting weird, maybe dragging their butt across the floor or looking a bit skinnier than usual. You might think it's no big deal, but it could be worms. Stay with me, because knowing these signs could save your dog from serious trouble and even protect your family. So what are worms? They're parasites that sneak into your dog's body, usually setting up camp in their intestines. We're talking roundworms, tapeworms, hookworms, whipworms, and the scary ones, heartworms. Each type causes its own kind of chaos. How do dogs pick up these unwelcome guests? It's way easier than you'd think. Your dog could sniff or lick contaminated dirt or poop, swallowing worm eggs. Puppies can get them from their mom, either before they're born or through her milk. Tapeworms often come from fleas. Yep, if your dog swallows a flea while grooming, boom, tapeworms. And heartworms? Those hitch a ride through mosquito bites. With so many ways to get infected, it's no surprise worms are so common. Let's dive into the signs you need to watch for. First up, you might actually see worms or their eggs in your dog's poop or around their butt. Roundworms look like spaghetti, and tapeworms are like tiny rice grains. If you spot anything like that, get your dog to the vet right away. Another clue is if your dog's scooting their butt across the carpet. It's kind of funny to watch, but it's not a joke. Tapeworms can make their anus itchy, so they drag their bottom for relief. Vomiting is another red flag, especially if you see worms in it. Even without visible worms, if your dog's throwing up a lot, it could mean trouble. Keep an eye on their poop too. Worms can irritate the intestines, causing diarrhea, sometimes with blood. If their stool looks off, don't ignore it. You might also notice your dog losing weight, even if they're eating like normal. That's because worms steal the nutrients your pup needs. This is especially bad for puppies who need those nutrients to grow strong. Appetite changes are another hint. Some dogs eat more to make up for what the worms are taking, while others lose interest in food because they feel crummy. Ever notice your dog acting super tired? Worms can zap their energy, leaving even the bounciest pup glued to the couch. A swollen belly, especially in puppies, is another warning. It's not just a cute, chubby tummy. Worms can crowd the intestines, making the abdomen bloat. Coughing's a sign too, especially with heartworms, which live in the heart and lungs. Roundworms can also cause coughing if they wander into the lungs, and don't overlook skin issues. Hookworms can trigger rashes or itching. So if your dog's scratching like crazy or has red patches, it's worth checking out. Worms don't just mess with your dog's body. They can change how they act. The discomfort can make your pup grumpy or restless. A dog who's usually all about fetch might suddenly avoid playtime or even snap if they're feeling off. They can't tell us they're hurting, so we have to pick up on these subtle shifts. It's like they're trying to say, hey, something's not right. Why is this such a big deal? Well, ignoring these signs can lead to serious problems for your dog, like malnutrition, anemia, or even intestinal blockages. Heartworms can cause heart failure if left untreated. But it's not just about your pup. Some worms, like roundworms, can jump to humans, especially kids. In rare cases, they can cause organ damage or even blindness. That's why acting fast is so important. If any of these signs sound familiar, don't wait. Get your dog to the vet. They'll probably check a stool sample under a microscope to spot worm eggs and figure out what kind of worms you're dealing with. Then they can prescribe deworming meds to kick those parasites out. Heartworms are tougher to treat, so prevention is key there. Talk to your vet about heartworm preventatives. Want to keep worms away in the first place? Stick to a regular deworming schedule as your vet suggests. Clean up your dog's poop right away and wash your hands after handling dirt or pet waste. Keep fleas under control, since they can carry tapeworms. Try to stop your dog from eating wild animals or scavenging. And for puppies, make sure both they and their mom get proper deworming. So let's wrap this up. If your dog's showing signs like worms in their poop, scooting, vomiting, diarrhea, weight loss, appetite changes, low energy, a bloated belly, coughing, or itchy skin, don't brush it off. These could mean worms, and catching them early can make all the difference. Get to the vet, follow their advice, and stay on top of prevention to keep your pup healthy and happy. Thanks for watching. If this helped you, hit that thumbs up button, share it with other dog owners, and subscribe for more pet care tips. Your dog's counting on you, so stay sharp and keep those furry friends thriving. I'll catch you in the next one.